Hello, YouTube fans and Facebook fans. Good to see you again. This is JJ from Paranormal Talks, paranormaltalks.com. This is the life path description. This is part of numerology, one of the divination tools. Numerology, astrology, runes, tarot cards, oracle cards. These are all some of the metaphysical sciences, and we will be talking about numerology, life path number 5. Life path number 5. But first, I want to make a few announcements. You know, paranormaltalks.com, we have a video store where we have great, amazing speakers around the paranormal, supernatural, speakers and seminar leaders. In the video store, you can find hour to hour, 2-hour long videos, educational videos from speakers such as ET abductees, such as near-death experiencers. We have panels of near-death experiencers, all talking about how they died or how they were killed, and their return, their rise back from the dead. Also, ET abductees and UFO contactees. We have a panel of those, of what really happens with that. We also have psychics speaking and mediums speaking. We also have inventors who talk about and show you their photographic new invention where they can photograph the aura. And I'm not talking Kirlian photography that was developed by the Russians. No, this is even a deeper technology that photographs your aura, where you can actually see things and people in your aura, and it will help you with your health, your mental health, as well as your physical health. We have speakers like that at paranormaltalks.com, and you can see those videos in the video store, and they're very, very affordable. I quickly want to make some announcements. Paranormal Talks, one last announcement is we meet the second Sunday of each month at 1:30 p.m. here in Denver, Colorado. Just go to our website and you'll see the scheduled meetups. That's the second Sunday each month at 1:30. Now let me show you the formula to figure out your life path. I'm doing 9 videos here. Each is dedicated to each life path. Your life path is your purpose in life, what you came here to do. And by the way, astrology, your astrology chart, it does modify and influence your numerology. Your numerology is based on your birth date, the month, day, and year, as well as the name you were given on your birth certificate. So it does influence and enhances that. But first, let me show again the formula to calculate your life path number. Here we go. It's easier to do this than to edit these videos, which are free right now, so I have only so much time from my day job. But you can see here there's a sample birth date, which is October 12th, 1963. And you can see how we added together all of those numbers. We added together the month, the 10th month, add together the 1 plus the 0. That gives you a 1. Okay, you got that number now. Next is the day. Say here you're born on the 12th. For this particular person, you add together the 1 and the 2. You get a 3. And then the year number, 1963. Add together all those numbers. 1 plus 9 plus 6 plus 3, you add all those together, you get 19, you add the 1 and the 9 together, you get a 10, you add the 1 and 0 together, you get a 1. And then you add all those numbers together, and this particular person, lo and behold, has a life path of the number 5. Now again, the life path is what you came here to learn. You may not already have these skills. That's probably why you got that life path. But the numbers in your name, and we'll be going through the name numbers also, you know, your destiny number, your personality number, and the other numbers. Those can help you go through and learn the lessons you need to learn in your life path. So the number 5, I talked about every number has an element assigned to it. That helps give it, describes more of its character. The number 5, that element is fire, 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 fire. It is a fire number. Interestingly, the number 5, as far as, the numbers in the Pythagorean system of numerology, there are numbers assigned to every letter in the English language. And the number 5, that number shows up the most often in everybody's name. The number 5. The number 5 is the number of humanity because it's the 5 senses. Of course, they forgot the 6th sense, which is very, very prominent in humanity as well. But, we like to ignore that one and say it doesn't exist. But of the 5, I mean the 5 physical senses, the 5 physical senses of the body. Those 5 physical senses is actually what the 6th sense runs on and pulls from. But anyway, the 5 senses. As a fire sign, this is the number of adventure. You are to learn to be the adventurer. You are to learn to take a sip from every cup to experience as much as you can. The number 5, on that life path, you are to learn to be persuasive, to learn how to motivate and get people excited to go in a particular direction. You are to learn to be flexible and to have an open mind in order to search out and explore these other areas of life. Remember, number 5 is the number of humanity, the 5 senses, the 5 physical senses, to explore everything that the 5 senses have to offer in whatever degrees you wish. So number 5 is the adventurer, is the one who can come up with really great ideas for a group, but not really plan them or execute them. The planning, that goes to a life path number 4. They're really good at that, planning it and executing it, but not so much the 5. But 5 has the great ideas of the new adventure, the new direction to go in. Be curious. Open up your curiosity. That's part of the adventure. When you're curious about things, when you're curious about everything, you'll rush off and you will explore and experience those things out of your mere curiosity. That really expands your soul experience as an entity. Now, to actually learn and express what the purpose is of this number 5 life path, you can best do that by being a salesman. Especially a traveling salesman. Being on the road, getting on a plane, visiting so many other countries, interacting with all these different cultures and ideas and religions. That's a number 5. Being a reporter, a writer, a reporter, they need to have an open mind. They need to chase after a lot of different stories and a lot of different people and pull persuasively using persuasive skills, which you are to learn in the number 5 life path, to pull out the stories and the secrets from these people you're interviewing that they may not otherwise share, thereby becoming a great reporter. So learning that. A teacher, being a teacher of sorts, possibly a traveling teacher, I would say more so than, say, just a regular teacher, because this life path requires a lot of changes. This is not routine, the same old thing. A teacher like we would have in our public school systems, a life path number 5 probably wouldn't help so much unless possibly they're a physical education teacher where there's a lot of indoor, outdoor, and field trips and games and competition against other schools. That's where it may express itself well. Scientist, inventor, definitely always trying something new to improve something. And number 5, learning that, which has a little bit of parallel with the number 1, but the scientist, inventor, yes. Also the investor. Now an investor, that's a risk taker, and a number life path 5, unlike a life path 4 before it, a 5 is to break the mold and to take the risks. Where a number 4 life path is rather prudent and cautious, not a life path number 5. You are to take risks. You are to get outside the box, big time. Way outside the box, as often as you can. Live outside the box. If there's a box, bust it up and open it up and take some risks. But anyway, an investor certainly takes a lot of risks with their money and their time. But that's how you learn, and that's also how you can become wealthy. Also, public relations. There's a lot of changing and a lot of flexing with public relations. Schedules are always changing. When you do public relations, you have a plan, which you may or may not build yourself, but you have a plan as far as what the promotion will be, what the target market is, what the demographics are. All that data is probably accumulated for you, and then it needs to be executed. Well, there could be political and economic and business changes that will impact that that PR plan, and you have to be able to suddenly change your schedule and still hit the deadlines and still launch that promotion. So public relations is great in that way. And in public relations, you are talking with all leaders of industry, all the way up and down the hierarchy, vertically and horizontally. So public relations would really be excellent for to learn what you need to learn with a life path number 5. So we're not talking your good old 9 to 5, say like a government job where you're always guaranteed a dependable paycheck or a position or even a promotion path. Number 5, they live on the wild side. That's where they should be living. In a safe manner, because you want to live on the wild side as much as possible. But that number 5, shake it up, baby. That's the lesson you came here to learn. Number 5. So thank you so much for hearing the life path number 5. As I said, please like our video below so we can continue bringing these videos, these educational videos to you. And I look forward to seeing you next time here on Paranormal Talks. See ya. Thank you. Bye.